Well, guys, I can't make this crap up. Every time I think I'm about to make headway on this car to start my nitrous kit, something comes up. Now I have three issues right now. Three. I'm starting with this one right here. I guess one of my sliders are getting stuck. This side is very hard to turn. Well, guys, it's been a while. Welcome back to the channel. Kind of under the cover right here. It looks like it's about to pour, but I'm trying to get as much stuff done as I can in a little bit amount of time. Next month is Mustangs at Daytona. I've been excited about this event. I want to have my car done. So basically, where I left off last, my mom's hemoglobin dropped to a 4. It's supposed to be a 12. They said if she had waited one more day to go in, she probably wouldn't be with us now. She got 4 pints of transfusion. She came home. She went home maybe 3 days before she had to go back in, and they ended up putting a pacemaker in her because they said her heart was completely stopping at times. So I've had to be over there taking care of my stepdad, helping with her, and doing as much as I can. It's my mom, you got to be there for me my whole life, so I got to be there for them, But so the last little finagle I ran into is I had a brake caliper. The piston was seized. Now this is what the standard piston looks like. This is the side that the fluid pushes on and makes it come out. It sits in a bore. I could drop this down into the bore with no ring or anything. It should just fall in and out. It should be loose. I would drop it in and you can spin it just a little bit and it would seize up. I don't know what was causing it. So I took and I wet sanded this really good, and then I wet sanded the bore, and now it slides in and out freely. Now I can assemble this. So I wanted to do a quick video on how to assemble this. Ignore the paint on the caliper. I had an issue. I didn't realize the clear I grabbed was a lacquer. When you spray clear lacquer on enamel, the chemicals react and it caused an issue. I have to repaint the caliper. I'm not that worried about it because I have all the paint and stuff to do it. I just got to get on with getting it done. So as you can see, the texture, it kind of had a reaction. But this is the tube right here. Now, it comes in through this main line right here. Now, if you see this little line right there, that's the valley where it runs, and it allows it to push on the other cylinder. That goes to your brake bleeder valve. I initially thought this was clogged and was only allowing one side to go up and not the other, but the case was, like I said, it was just stuck. So now I can put that in there, and I can, before I could not spin it or do that without it getting stuck. So I'm going to show y'all. This is a rebuild kit. It is very simple. Fluid goes in, pushes against it. The seal, there's a seal that goes right here, and there's a lip. That's all that holds this together pretty much, other than the tension from your brake pad so it don't go all the way out and pop out. The first ring is going to be your inner seal. Make sure you use some kind of lubricant, and it's going to go in this valley right here. Once you get the seal lubricated and in, it'll look like that right there. Now, this seal has a little retainer on it, and that goes in this indentation here. So that means you can't put the piston in and then try to get it sealed in there, because it will occupy the same spot at the same time. So I'll show you how I deal with that. So I slide the seal over, and then I let it stick over to the bottom like this. So now I can walk that ring in that groove, and then I can slide this down. Remember, use lubricant. This is what I'm using. It's called Magic Lube. It's used for all kind of different stuff. It's PTFE. It's safe for brakes. So that's what I'm going to use to get it all lubricated and get it in and slide it down. I'll show you what it looks like after that. All right, guys. So basically, I couldn't find my brake tool, so I had an extra pad, an old one, and I broke the pad off. Save your backing plate. That's great. I just put it on here and use vice grips or channel locks. Grabbed here and here and just slowly walk them down, make sure they're even, and there it is. Now I do have to repaint this, so I have to tape all this off. Nobody's going to see in here anyway, so that paint job is not critical. I just won't care about the outside. So after all this is done, we'll put it on the car and see if it performs or see if it sucks just like it did before. Well guys, it's starting to rain on me. I don't know how well you can see the raindrops. I knew it was going to happen, but that's pretty much all that is involved on rebuilding a caliper. That goes for single piston. Of course, you would only have one seal and one boot. Dual piston, same thing. It is a pain in the butt to kind of get it worked in there, but it's all new, it's all tight. Use something slick, silicone based stuff like that that'll help slide in. You got to be careful. You can't use stuff like PB Blaster, because PB Blaster actually eats rubber, so you can break the seal down and cause premature failure. Also guys, I haven't had time to put in the information for the giveaway. There's 2 giveaways going on, the rear diff cover and the hose glide for the car wash stuff. But I promise I'm going to get to it. I haven't forgot about it. It's just life has been so hectic right now. I don't know if I'm coming or going half the time. So hopefully this helps somebody if you ever need to rebuild your brake caliper. It is very simple. The caliper itself is just the body, and then you have the 2 pistons and the seals, and that's it, other than the bleeder valve, but that's pretty self-explanatory being it's in the name. So I'm gonna get out of this rain. I do have a little work shed around back that I'm gonna try to get some paint on this, but you don't want to paint too much while the humidity is really high. So I'll see how this goes, and thank y'all for watching. Next videos, hopefully I'll be getting the brakes on. The PI intake, a brand new one, is in the mail. I was going to order a Edelbrock. I talked to Cody Queensberry at Straight Line Solutions, and he says nobody has them in stock. So I'm glad he told me, because I would have ordered one and I wouldn't be able to get it till beginning of next month at the latest. Or no, beginning of August latest or earliest. So I'm glad I kind of looked at that. So I did order a new PI intake from LMR. Rock Auto sent me the wrong nipple, because I'm redoing all of that. Got a new water pump coming, because when I put this back together, I don't want to have to go back and fix something that I didn't fix while I was already there. So I'm trying to not make this car be a headache, and I'm trying to keep it as my passion as it has been. So guys, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. I promise there's good things coming. It's just taking a lot longer than anybody anticipated, but this is Horseplay. I'm out.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't turn around. No matter how far I go, I'll never